Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and wrap up lesson 3 here. Before we get started, let's go ahead and mark our text and mark our science notebook so that they can coordinate, okay? So go ahead and highlight the search for life in red, and then scroll down and highlight understanding Earth by exploring space in blue, okay? So blue and red. Let's go to our notebook, and there is search for life in red and understanding Earth by exploring space in blue. Okay, so we're ready to get started. For a long time, people have considered the possibility that life might exist beyond Earth. This has a name. Life that originates outside Earth is called extraterrestrial life. So let's go ahead and highlight that to say vocab word. Conditions needed for life. Astrobiology is the study of life in the universe, including life on Earth and the possibility of extraterrestrial life. Scientists study the conditions for life on Earth to help them predict where they might find life elsewhere in the solar system. Let's go ahead and highlight that. Astrobiology also can help scientists find environments in space where humans and other Earth life might be able to survive. Life exists in a wide range of environments on Earth. Life forms survive on dark ocean floors, deep in solid rock, and even in boiling hot water. But no matter how extreme their environments, all known life forms on Earth need at least 3 things to survive. So let's go ahead and highlight that. All life forms on Earth need at least 3 things to survive. We need to have liquid water, organic molecules, and some source of energy. Scientists assume that if life exists elsewhere in space, it would also need these 3 things. Water in the solar system. Evidence from other space probes suggests that water vapor or ice exists on many planets and moons in the solar system. Let's go ahead and highlight that. A lunar space probe found water in a crater on the moon. Enough frozen water was found in a single crater to fill 1,500 Olympic swimming pools. NASA plans to launch the Mars Space Laboratory in 2011 to sample different types of soil and rocks on Mars. This mission will consider the possibility that life exists or once existed on the planet. Some of the moons in the outer solar system, such as Jupiter's moon Europa, might also have large amounts of liquid water beneath their surfaces. The dark patches on photos of Europa might show areas where water from an underground ocean has seeped to Europa's surface. So here we are at the blue, so we are ready to take a look at our notebook. Okay, so define extraterrestrial life. So it is life that originates outside Earth. Life that originates outside Earth. State the definition of astrobiology. And so ology means the study of. Bio means life, and astro means space. So it is the study of life in the universe Oops, let's spell that right, huh? Okay, here we go, back on track. Life in the universe, including life on Earth. So life in the universe, including life on Earth, and the possibility of extraterrestrial life. Oops. Let's go ahead and just start that over where I have more space. Extraterrestrial life. So astrobiology is not the study of extraterrestrial life because we have not found that. Astrobiology is the study of life in the universe, including life on Earth and the possibility of extraterrestrial life. Okay? All right. So the three basic things that we need for life will be liquid water, and organic molecules, organic molecules can be a carbon-based molecule that is a building block for all life. So, and some type of source of energy. In our case, our source of energy is our sun. Okay, so as far as liquid water goes, that has been found on the moon. Or water has been found on the moon and on Europa, which is Jupiter's moon. So water has been found in the frozen state, but water has been found in those locations. Okay? Alrighty, so now here we are at Understanding Earth by Exploring Space. All right, so let's go ahead and go back to our reading essentials. Okay? Space provides frontiers for the human desire for exploration and discovery. We have also learned things about planet Earth by exploring space. For example, information gathered in space has helped scientists understand how the sun and the other bodies in the solar system influence Earth, how Earth formed, and how Earth supports life. In addition, looking for Earth-like planets outside the solar system helps scientists learn if Earth is unique in the universe. Searching for other planets. Astronomers have detected more than 300 planets outside the solar system. Most of those planets are much bigger than Earth. They probably could not support liquid water. They also probably cannot support life. To search for Earth-like planets, NASA launched the Kepler telescope in 2009. The Kepler telescope orbits the sun. It focuses on a single area of the sky containing about 100,000 stars. Kepler might be able to detect Earth-like planets orbiting other stars, but it will not be able to detect life on any planet. Understanding our home planet. Not all of NASA's missions are to other planets or moons or to look at stars and galaxies. NASA and other space agencies around the world also launch and maintain Earth-orbiting satellites. Satellites, like the one in the figure below, orbit Earth and provide large-scale images of Earth's surface. These images help scientists understand Earth's climate and weather. So let's go ahead and mark that. And that we can just go ahead and talk about Earth orbiting satellites. Okay. For example, in 2005, scientists used satellite images to track changes in ocean temperatures associated with Hurricane Katrina, one of the deadliest storms in U.S. history. So there is that satellite. And there we are at the end of the lesson. There are the two vocab words that need to be added. That's number 11 and number 12. That wraps up the 12 word assignment for chapter 5. Okay. All right. So let's scoot over to the notebook and wrap that up. State 3 insights scientists have gained from about Earth by studying information gathered in space. All right. So what have we learned is how bodies in the solar system influence Earth. In the solar system, influence Earth. Okay. The second one is how Earth formed. And the third one is how Earth supports life. Okay, there we go. So also remember, guys, when we talk about how Earth is formed or how the solar system is formed and the planets, etc., we're looking at it through the lens strictly of science lens, okay? Not bringing in any type of faith or, a God creating the Earth discussion. We have to be looking at it only through science, okay? So we don't want to discredit anybody on this, but we do need to be looking through how the Earth was formed and how Earth supports life and how bodies in the solar system influence Earth. We're looking at it strictly through the lens of science. Okay, so contrast early Earth with other planets that astronomers have detected outside the solar system. Okay, so most of the more than 300 planets are much larger than Earth and probably could not support liquid water or life. So most of the more than 300 planets are much larger than Earth. And probably could not support liquid water or life. Could not support liquid water or life. Okay. All right. Explain how Earth orbiting satellites help scientists study our planet. Okay, so there are two things that we would be looking at. So it provides large-scale images of Earth's surface. So provides large-scale images of Earth's surface. Okay, so the second one, it helps scientists understand Earth's climate and weather. So it helps scientists understand Earth's climate and weather. Okay. All right, that's a little crazy, isn't it? Okay, large scale. Okay, so connected. Explain why scientists search for water in the solar system. Well, because water is a basic need of all life on Earth, scientists assume that life on other objects in space would also have this need. So let's go ahead and change our color. Because water is a basic need of all life on Earth, scientists assume that life on other objects in space would also have this need. Now you notice we didn't say planets because we could be also looking at moons. So any other objects in space would also have this need. So because water is a basic need of all life on Earth, scientists assume that life on other objects in space would also have this need. Okay? And that, my friends, is the end of lesson 3. So, all right, I will talk with you soon. Reach out if you need anything.